What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Y'all gonna come with me? Oh my god, it's hot. Oh my god, it's hot again. Y'all gonna come with me as we go. Oh my god, it's hot. It's so hot in Texas, man. It's hot. Y'all gonna come along with me while we drive. While I drive back to my common land. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. Texans always say that there's a cold front just because it's not 100+ degrees outside. Let me tell y'all something. Just because it's 99 degrees, just because it's 90 degrees, just because it's 95 degrees, it don't make it a cold front, okay? I know there might be a little breeze every once in a while, but still, it's still hot. A cold front. A cold front is like 40 degrees, 60 degrees, 50 degrees. Golly, a cold front could be even 70 degrees, you know? Oh my God, this area is hot. But if it takes me about 20 plus minutes for my car just to not heat up, but just to cool off, then no. It's still hot. It's still hot. Oh my gosh. Dude, my steering wheel is just hot, man. I wish I had a car that could actually cool up your steering wheel, you know? And I know they have cars like that because I know my homeboy, he had a car. He had a Lincoln, and those seats they cool up. They don't just heat up, they cool up. You know? They cool you off. Oh man, he turned it on one time and I was like, oh no, this is weird. Sorry, this is weird. I can't do this. Because it just felt like you was peeing your pants, you know, while you're just sitting there. I'm like, oh my God, this is weird. It really was weird though. But I wish there was a way that I could cool my steering wheel. I need to buy like a steering wheel cover or something like that I can put on my car. Because it just gets so hot. It gets so hot. Oh. So I'm going to go to the Wendy's real quick. And y'all going to make a few stops. So y'all going to come along with me while I make a few stops. Gas is at 349. Oh, Lord Jesus. What's going on? Lord Jesus, what's going on? What is going on? What is going on? And so today, I'm going to talk to y'all about something. It's pretty serious. I mean, it's not really serious, but it's pretty serious. Yeah, it's pretty serious. Oh man, the steering wheel is hot. These crafts. Oh, blueberry pomegranate.
When it's gonna happen?
Hey, good morning. Good afternoon. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
I wasn't sure what time it was.
What can I get for you?
Can I get that blueberry pomegranate, medium, and not too much ice, please?
Medium. You say extra ice?
No, not too much ice.
Light ice?
Yes.
What else?
Let me get a 10-piece spicy nuggies.
What kind of dipping sauce?
I'll take the ghost pepper ranch.
Ranch?
Yes, the ghost pepper one though.
What else?
Let me get a junior bacon cheeseburger.
Junior bacon?
Yeah, with no lettuce or tomato.
With tomato and lettuce, okay.
And that would do it all.
12.52, second window. Thank you.
Thank you. Yo, they be putting a lot of ice in drinks, and I hate that, man. I hate that. Cause by the time you finish your drink, it's done. It's done. It's over. Capiche? Capiche?
Light ice, sir.
Drop like 6 ice cubes in there.
6 ice cubes.
If there's 7, I'm gonna take it back. Thank you. Thank you. Tell y'all, I don't like too much ice in my stuff. I'm gonna have to adjust y'all. No fries, no. Do you have a straw?
No.
Thank you. You too. Good joke, lady. No, I ain't got no straw. You better have a straw for me. That's all I'm saying. I know I need to start eating healthier, y'all, but when chicken nuggies are at Wendy's, you gotta get yourself some chicken nuggies. So, that's just common knowledge. If you didn't know that, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for you. Oh, let me try this. Let me. Woo. 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 Oh. It's like super sweet and super tart at the same time. Good Lord. If everyone was trying to kill somebody, that would be the drink to do it. And every time I go to Wendy's, I always get the nuggets and a junior bacon cheeseburger. I'm going to tell you why. Tradition. That's why. Okay, something's going on over here. Okay. It's looking weird. Tradition. So my mom, right? Whenever she would take us to Wendy's, she would give us a junior bacon cheeseburger. By that time, it was like 99 cents. Now this thing's like $3 or something like that. Crazy. But anyway, but my mom, she used to take us to Wendy's. We used to get a junior bacon cheeseburger. And then we would always get a chili. Yes, we would get a chili from them. And sometimes we always like when we were splurging. Well, not really splurging, but splurging. We always get a baked potato and a chili, and we go inside there and we'll eat it. Tradition.
Hi, welcome to the Black Rifle. This is Ori. Did you want to start today with the callback kolache?
No.
Alright, we're gonna get started for you.
So I'm gonna do a dirty chai with an extra shot of espresso.
And was that hot or iced?
You can make it hot.
Hot, what size?
Medium.
Medium. And then you wanted 2 extra shots in there?
Yes.
You got it. What else can I get for you today?
That's all. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Did you want to add a bottle of water for the bread?
No, I'm good.
Alright, and what's a good name for your order?
Charles?
Alright, Charles, I'll have your total out the window for you.
Thank you. So then there was times that we could just get a junior bacon cheeseburger with the nuggets. That's why now I still do that. Just like old times. And I love a dirty chai. So what it is that it's a chai latte with a shot of espresso in it. And you can do like I do. It's tell them to add another shot of espresso, and it'll be good. It's really just trying to keep me up, because sometimes I'll just be falling asleep sometimes, and I don't want to fall asleep while I'm driving. That's a no-no.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, Charles. You have the medium chai with 2 shots.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Are you a military veteran or first responder?
No, ma'am.
And did you want to donate to the Denver teachers today?
No, ma'am.
Okay. That's very fine. And did you want to leave a tip for the team? I'm sorry, I'm all over the place today.
You can put a $1 in there.
Thank you. All right, here you go.
sweet. Thank you.
I love that.
You know, a lot of times I don't like to go to places and just tip them. Reason why is that because you don't know who's getting the tip, right? You don't know who's getting the tip. That's why I usually do like $1 or $2 or whatever. Because like I said, you don't know who's getting it. And I feel like a lot of these managers are keeping the tip. I don't think they're really like dividing it between every single person. I don't know if so. I don't know, I could be wrong.
All right, Charles. 2 extra shots.
Thank
after
you.
sir. Have a great day.
You too. So, that's why I don't tip when it comes to corporations like this, you know? Or places, not corporations, places like this. Anyway. So, first thing we're going to talk about is pride, right? Because pride is a big thing, right? Pride is a big thing. As New Yorkers, we are very prideful people. And, yes, pride in the Bible is a bad thing. And yes, I will agree to that. I will say amen. I will clap to that because I've been born and raised in church. I know that pride is a sin. Now, I think that there's a levels to pride, right? There's pride where you're boasting in yourself, where you're saying, oh, I'm the greatest, I'm this, I'm that, blah, 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 right? There's that type of pride where you put yourself up on some type of pedestal, right? There's that type of pride, right? Then there's also the pride where you have pride in ... right? Whatever it is, right? And I think that's a pretty good. I think that's a pretty good pride, where you're putting, where you're saying that you have pride in whatever it is, right? So you have pride in a creation that you made, a book that you've done. You know, you have pride in that. So you have pride in that. I'm proud to be American, right? So we all have these phrases that go along with pride. But once again, it's not saying that that you are a prideful person, that you're this, that no. It's just saying that I have pride in ... right? So, and another phrase, right? Another phrase is stubborn, right? Stubborn. Someone always calls me stubborn. She's like, "Oh, you're stubborn." And stubborn goes along with hard-headed, right? And I think that as New Yorkers, some of us New Yorkers, we are stubborn, and it's for a reason too, you know. Like, we're not just stubborn just to be stubborn. It's obviously for a reason that we're stubborn, right? But I think that, once again, being born in New York City, it made me like that. And the reason why I say that, you know, not to like blame the city or blame New York or whatever. The reason why I say that is just that that New York, it made you get callous. It made you get callous or have this type of feeling to where it's like, I could do it myself, and you know what, I'm going to do it myself, regardless of what this person say, that person say. I'm going to do it myself, and I'm going to make sure that I get it done for me, you know. When I moved to Texas, I was prideful, right? So I was prideful because of the fact is that I knew that I did. So I guess you could say I was prideful and stubborn at the same time, because I knew that for me, I had to make this move to Texas work. right? Because I wasn't gonna put it on God and say that, oh, God told me to move. God told me to pack my bags up and move. I can't tell y'all that God said that. But I will say that everything that has happened to me has either been a blessing or a lesson. And sometimes it's been more of a lesson than a blessing. I'll tell y'all that for sure. That's right. I mean, we all live and learn, right? But the reason why I say I was prideful and stubborn at the same time is that I had to say to myself, that I had to make this move work for me, because I wasn't willing and able to go back to my mom's house. I wasn't willing and able to go back into the childhood house that I was born and raised in. I wasn't ready to do that. So if I wasn't ready to do that, so you know what had to happen? I had to be able to make this move work. I had to say, you know what? Regardless, I'm going to grind it out. I'm going to do what I got to do to be successful. I got to do what I got to do to set myself up for success. I got to do what I got to do. And some of it is pride, some of it's not, you know? And as I was talking to one of the girls I met along this journey that I'm in, journey that I've been on, she's also prideful, right? And though the fact of the matter is that reason why I say that she was prideful and how reason why I say that she was prideful and how I was prideful is because a lot of times we didn't want to accept handouts from people, and we weren't going to accept the handout from anybody. We weren't going to say, you know what, because a lot of times that when you make a move like this, you wanted to show that you are capable, that you're willing, and that you could do it yourself, you know. And a lot of times, accepting a handout from somebody, you don't want to accept the handout. You're not homeless. You're not this. You're not that. So of course, just to accept a handout or to accept something from somebody was something that we didn't want to do, you know. But I will tell you though, like I told her, is that there's gonna be people that's gonna want to help you, and there's gonna be people that's not gonna want to help you. But yet, you shouldn't be looking for that person to help you, or you shouldn't be willing or you shouldn't be like emotional and say, oh well, nobody's helping me out, this and that, you know, because the fact of the matter is that people don't have to help you out. People help you out just to be nice, you know. So it's not something that they have to do that, you know. And then you gotta be okay with the fact that not everyone's going to be willing to help you out. Not everybody is going to be wanting to see you in your situation and say, oh, let me help you. You're going to be like, oh, well, you know what? Let's just pray about it, you know? And yeah, praying about it it's not a bad thing. And I don't mean to make light of the joke or try to joke about it, because prayer is a very strong thing. It's a very diesel thing, you know. It's something that we should be doing, right? We should be praying for ourselves. We should be asking God to show us the way to do this, do that, you know. And a lot of times, of course, that's difficult, you know. It's difficult because you want God to light the pathway, light the whole pathway, Lord, light the whole pathway. And sometimes that whole pathway don't get lit. Sometimes that whole pathway is just dim the whole time, and you're like, listen, I don't know what's going on, but I'm still going to praise God. I'm still going to thank God for His mercy, for His goodness, even though I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't comprehend it. But you know what? I'ma still thank God. I'ma still tell God, thank you. Thank you for the many blessings. Thank you for the many trials. Thank you for this. Thank you for that. Even though I don't understand it, even though I don't comprehend it, but thank you. Even though I don't see the way on how you're going to lead me, I don't see how you're going to get me out of this situation, but I'm going to thank you ahead of time, because I know that you're going to do it. I know that you're going to lead me, guide me. I know that you are. I don't know how, but I know that you are. Thank him in advance, you know. Yeah, and so being prideful, being stubborn. Like I said, I learned all that from New York, man. New York kind of made me get callous in a way, you know. Like I said before, it just made me just toughen up a lot of times, you know. And I think that's probably part of my it's probably part of my problem, you know. Coming from a place that you've done life a certain way, and then now all of a sudden you coming out to a state that's you gotta be a little softer, you know. You gotta be you can't be so harsh, you know. It's tough. It's tough because you want your relationships to last, you want everything to last, you want everything to be good, hunky-dory, but it's difficult because of the way you learn. It's difficult because of your learned behaviors. Your learned behaviors, they shape your life. They mold your life, you know? Like being racist, right? No one has to teach the child, hey, you're gonna grow up, you're gonna hate black folks, you're gonna do this. No. It's how the parents raise the child, it's how the parents molded the child, it's how the parents shaped the child. That the child learned, like, okay. So we don't hang out with black folks. Okay, so we don't talk to black folks. Okay, so we supposed to hold up the Confederate flag and then put it this place, put it that place. Oh, okay. So that's what we're supposed to do. Oh, all right, cool. Oh, then if a black person goes on your property, you're supposed to just have your shotgun ready. Oh, okay. All right, cool. It's learned behaviors. It's not like someone's literally like sitting down like, hey, son, let me tell you something. When you see a black folk, just know that this is what you're supposed to do. No, it's, oh, okay. So that's what I'm supposed to do. Okay. You know? Like when you want to lead somebody, you got to lead by example. It's no longer, oh, just take my word for it. No. It's not take my word for it. That's it. It's like, okay, so that's what we do. Oh, okay, so you do that. Okay, then okay. You're leading by example, right? Man, I don't even know how I got to here. How did I get here? What were we talking about? Okay, so we're talking about pride and stuff, right? Pride, stubbornness. Okay, so, but yeah, okay. So now I know how we got there. Now I know how we got there. But yeah, so what? Pride, man. But also, like I said, you know, pride could be a good thing too, you know. Because like I said, you're taking pride in what you're doing. You're taking pride in a lot of stuff. You know, it's not just saying that you're not just being prideful, just to be prideful, but yet you're taking pride in what you are doing. Like if you got $1 million check, you're taking pride in that. And wow, my efforts of me getting this $1 million check was really good. My efforts of putting in the work was really good. Wow. Okay. Great. You know? You're taking pride in all of that. That's what it's all about. Once again, it's not saying that you're I'm prideful, I'm boasting about this, boasting about no. Listen, we're just taking pride in what we're doing. We're taking pride in how we got here. That's what we're doing. We're taking pride in how we got to this very point right here. That's what it's about. That's what we're doing. That is what we're doing. Another thing I want to talk to y'all about. Whew, man. Have you ever... Let me not start right there. One time, I was working at this place. I was working at, when I first got to Texas. Actually, yeah, when I first got to Texas, I started working with this one company, security company. And then they would do, like, games to, watch the Cowboys play and stuff, right? Man. So I worked there, and so this one girl, because I didn't have a car at that time, this one girl, I was asking her for a ride back to Fort Worth, because that's where I lived, that's where she lived, so it would be pretty convenient. So anyway, so she's like, yeah, sure, you know. So when I got into her car, and I didn't mean to talk bad about the person, but when I got into her car, it was just messy. It was messy. And she didn't mind the mess. She didn't say, oh, I'm sorry, pardon for the mess, pardon for this, pardon for that. No. It was just like, come on, have a seat, sit down. I say that to say that a lot of times in our lives, what we tend to do, especially when it comes to God, especially when it comes to God, is that we try to clean it up before someone sees it, before God sees our mess, before anyone can see our mess. We try to clean it up, make sure it's perfect, make sure it's good, make sure it looks nice, make sure it looks presentable. And a lot of times that's what we do to God, right? We always tell ourselves, "Oh, I gotta clean myself up before I reach God." I gotta make sure my life is good. Make sure my life is perfect. I gotta make sure this is right. I gotta make sure that is right. I gotta make sure this. I gotta make sure that. So we think that God is automatically looking for perfection, and that's not the case, y'all. God is not looking for perfection. People are, though. People will be the ones to look for perfection. Like, oh my God, wow, the guy has a pimple on his nose. Oh my gosh, oh. Man, that's crazy. Oh my gosh, wow. Her hair is short in the front and then long in the back. Okay, that's a little weird, but alright. We're the ones who are looking for perfection, not God. God just says, come to me. Come to me. Come. You are my children. I love you. So draw near to me, and I will draw near to you. That's what God says. God didn't say, hey, Man, before you become a Christian, man, you better clean up your life. Because I do not like what's going on. I do not like this. I do not like that. No. Well, God comes in like a cleaner. He comes in, cleans it all up. Make sure that you are a pure representation of Him, man. That's what God does. But we as individuals, we look for perfection in people. We put our expectation on people. We say this should happen or that should happen. Or that should happen or this should happen. No. No. Sometimes you just gotta accept people for who they are. For what they are. Of course, it's not that's hard, right? It's not easy. It's not something easy to do, right? Just to accept people for their junk, for their trash, for all that, you know? Me, I try to keep my car clean. Sometimes it don't happen like that. But I try to keep it clean, you know? I don't want nobody to see my mess. I don't want anybody to see that I could be dirty. See there's spots, there's blemishes on me. I don't want anybody to see that. And that's what we do as people. With people. To people. Make sure we clean it all up first. We clean it all up. Clean it up. Before we let somebody get to our car. Before we let somebody rock with us. To know that we are imperfect people. We don't want nobody to know that. Man, my mom was notorious for that. She went, oh, so-and-so's coming over. You gotta make sure the house is spot and clean. So, gotta make sure the house is clean. So we literally had to do a cleaning of the whole house. Make sure there was no dirt. Make sure there was no trash laying around. She wanted the house clean. As if, like, a home goods magazine was coming to do an article there. Really? Okay. That's crazy. It's like we gotta do all this cleaning for who? For who? Oh, please. Not that person. Not that person. Anybody but that person. She wasn't hearing it though. That's what we do as people. We try to beautiful it up. We try to make sure it looks nice, make sure it looks perfect. Now, is there something wrong with that? No. Because people should be knowing that people are not perfect, that people are not a perfectionist. But once again, we expect perfection. We expect it, and we want nothing less than perfection. We want nothing less than perfection, y'all. That's just what people do, man. But once again, you gotta accept people for who they are. You gotta accept people for who they are, what they are, everything, man. Everything. You always know that people are not perfect, man. We're going to make mistakes. We're going to do stuff that may seem taboo or that may seem, ooh, yikes. It's going to happen. Sometimes you just gotta let it happen. You gotta let people do what they do, man. Everybody's gonna make mistakes. Everybody's not gonna be perfect. Let them make mistakes. Let them do it. That's how they learn. That's how they learn. Experience will always be the greatest teacher your whole entire life. Experience will be the greatest teacher of your whole entire life. Mark my words on that one. Experience will be your greatest teacher in your whole entire life. For real, for real. Did you drop a nugget in the bag? Yes! You got one in the bag. Woo! Yum, yum, get you some. This is good. This really was good. Now we're just in traffic now. It was good. I had a good time talking with y'all. Not lie, I had a great time talking with y'all. It was great. Great. Okay, that's all I got. Listen, y'all. It's Perkins Talks. I was talking to y'all next time. Podcast channel. I know I skipped last week. Oof, man. It's just because I didn't have no phone or something like that. I was phoneless. That was a whole difficult situation, man. Oh, my leg. But what's his name? Yes, podcast channel. Check out the podcast channel. It's Perkins Talks. Dots. No, there's just no dot. It's just the nuggets got to me now. Now I'm tired, y'all. That's why I got my chai latte here. My dirty chai. Oh, hot chicken. Hot chicks chicken. Sounds new. Anyway, what we're talking about? Okay, so the podcast. I'm sorry, y'all. The podcast, right? It's on YouTube, Perkins Talks. And then y'all can follow that channel too. We're on Instagram, God Breathe Apparel, all things Perkins, and I think it's CTY Perks 777. Y'all, I'm really dozing off over here, y'all. You have no idea. Those are all three of my Instagrams. So check me out, y'all. Check it out. Add me, follow me, do it all, you know. And we're also on Facebook. So whatever y'all want, we there. We there like swimwear. You understand what I'm saying? Oh man, this has been good, y'all. Take care until next time.